Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me once again. You are always most welcome. Well, long overdue. Time for another review. It's our new kit from our good friends at ICM. And this is a bit of an interesting one. Do you remember that I recently, just before Christmas, did the review of the RAF Beaufort? And it came with a version of the Beaufort that was like with the tropical filters, but the crew that it came with were actually sort of more Northern European, UK based in their clothing. And several of you that were very sharp-eyed said, hang on a minute, that's a bit odd. It's a bit of a mismatch, isn't it? And I wonder if ICM have realised this, and now they've actually come forward and they've produced them with tropical uniforms. And as you can see, there's a Beaufort in the background. Excuse me. And it does seem to be far more in keeping, does it not? So, I think we should take a look at this. We've got 5 figures, in fact. Look at this. Here we go. So it's kit number 48080. And we've got a couple of pilots. We've got what looks like one of the ground crew. Looks like a maintenance guy. 3 crew, in fact. 3 crew, 2 maintenance guys on the ground. Pilots, but yeah, that's definitely a maintenance chap. You can see the way that they've got the maintenance guy. Looks like he's a bit, oh, hello sailor there, to be honest. But anyway, the other guy that's working on the, he's checking the wheels and perhaps just getting the dust off the brakes and things like that. So, without further ado, now we've got the right pilots to go with our tropical Beaufort. Why don't we have a good look and see what we've got? Before we do, I need to rescue my knife. There we go. Right, so, don't know if we've got any description. No description this side. They tend not to do that with these smaller kits with the figures on anyway. Let's see if I can just get us through. Proving a little bit of a challenge. Got some very exciting things coming from ICM soon. We're just waiting on that Marauder, which is eagerly anticipated by everybody I know. Also got some very interesting figures and some interesting vehicles coming through as well. So, trying to get in the tricky ICM box. This is where your black gloves become indispensable. Let's release from this end. There we go. Right. Got there in the end. So, box within a box as usual. Just one sprue. Colour chart. And then we get our figures. So, here we are. Is it just one sheet? Yeah, just one page. So, fairly straightforward stuff. I said before, I would prefer it if they actually did an assembly guide, but anyway, they tend to just show the finished figure and then point to the different parts that it is made up from. So here you've got your sort of pilot, and looks like the navigator, and this guy basically is the gunner, I think, isn't it, at the back. And then you've got your ground crew, and this chap standing a bit like in the sort of teapot pose. Sure he's doing favours for sailors or what he's doing, but anyway, he seems to be enjoying a bit of sun. And you've got a chap down here who's having a good look at the wheels and tyres. Over on this side we've got our sprue map. Obviously there's only one sprue, so it's fairly straightforward. So without further ado, why do we not have a little look at what we have here? It comes in a nice resealable bag, so it shouldn't take us too long to get into it. So I've been out of practice with YouTube and I've not been filming now. I don't think I've actually filmed, apart from that buccaneer, I haven't filmed for a month. Because a lot of those videos that I ran up and into Christmas, I'd actually pre-recorded them before Christmas. Which is why I didn't seem to be under the weather or ill or anything, because it was all fairly up to date, you know. Or rather, it was shot in the past, I should say. Wasn't up to date, that was the whole point. Alright. Let's have a look. Now I've got to tell you straight away that these look absolutely beautiful. So obviously the 48 scale, 1941 to 45, and we've got our tropical guys. And we have got some very, very nice figures. Look at the hand detail here, isn't that nice? The sleeves. I do think ICM are doing some of the nicest figures around at the moment, really do. And we've got our trouser legs with the shoes, all the creases in there. Got the torso here, and then we've got our pilot. There we go. That's very nice. That's the first one. Then we've got the second one, which is in the middle runner. So that's here. Let's do it this way. So we've got his hat, cap, and this is the senior officer. Sorry, this is the senior pilot, isn't it? He's smoking a cigarette. He's got a cigarette in his hand. Can you see that? Yeah, cigarette there. That's incredible. That's cool. That's something that you don't often get. I think they did it once on the Luftwaffe set, didn't they? And it was the figure that was a bit like Adolf Galland, I think it was at the time, in fairness. So, you see he's got his Mae West there, life preserver. And we've got the face here. Whoops. Let's see if I can just get that back. There we go. Yeah, we've got the camera is tracking his face, so it knows it's a face. That's good. Let's just look at the back of these. Cigarette in the hand, and then you've got his legs here. So he's got like the long shorts on. And again, the detail on the shorts and the boots, really nice, isn't it? Yes, they do some very impressive, properly impressive figures. And then we've got the guy that's kneeling down. You see how he's got the compression of his boots, and then you've got his arms. See on the other side. Got the torso there, and you can see his face here. That's nice. And then at the other end you've got the chap, I think it's the navigator, navigator. You can see he's got his radio, his helmet, complete with his radio muffs built in with the wires coming down from it. Again, he's got the shorts on. It's quite brave flying these aircraft just wearing shorts, isn't it, if you think about it? It's, yeah, incredible. Slightly underdressed, it seems to me. And then you've got his face there. Again, the camera's well locked into that face. It knows it's a face. You've got his life preserver jacket, and if you look on the back, you've got some lovely detail on the back of these as well. So, I can find it. There we go. See all the straps on the back. Really nice, aren't they? And then that's it, I think. I think I've got them all. I did get the hands over here, didn't I? Yes. But they're so finely finessed and detailed, you know. You know, right down to the sort of muscle tone on the legs and their arms and things. They really do make a nice set of figures, ICMs, no doubt about it. They're right up there with Tamiya, I think. I mean, that's 48 scale. They seem to me, probably, I think in 48 they've got the edge, even over Tamiya. I think they're excellent. So there we go. So there's your Tropical RAF crew for the Beaufort or similar. I think, you know, if that was Far East and Beaufighters, Royal Australian Air Force and all that kind of thing, absolutely fine for that as well. quite a nice little set, I think. Quite a nice little set. So, I'm going to give that. What do you think? Anything I didn't like? Nope, not just the instructions really. I just wish they'd slightly finessed those instructions a bit, but 9.5 out of 10 from me. Those are lovely. And again, these only cost about £16–18 in the UK. Very, very good purchase. You know, for them, you get a lot of value for your 18, sort of under £20. Nice kit that. And you know, you got some figures there. You can do some browning of the skin and some toning with the sunburn and all that kind of stuff. Very nice kits indeed. So thanks very much. Thanks to ICM for providing the kit. Really appreciate that, and definitely worth a look. It makes me wonder if in the later, longer term they're going to change that kit slightly with the Beaufort with the tropical filter and put those in rather than the UK guys that have got their sort of thick fleecy flying jacket, because it really does suit it better. Well, there we go. Thanks very much for watching. Hope you found it interesting. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Give us a 10 out of 10 with a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to do so. And be sure to ding the all notification bell. And until next time, thank you very much for joining me. We'll have more interesting things for you to see in the very near future, I'm sure. Till next time, thanks very much. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe, stay warm. Thanks a lot. And bye for now.